Hey everyone, welcome! Today, we're going to be looking at a tool that could seriously change the game for small businesses. I'm talking about a way to build the kind of customer loyalty that the big corporations pay millions for. But, get this, it's completely free. So yeah, let's dig in.
You know this, Divine. If you're a small business owner, you live it every single day. On one side, you've got the big box stores with their fancy, expensive, data-hungry loyalty apps. And on the other side, well, that's the reality for most of us, right? We're talking manual tracking, spreadsheets, maybe a punch card, and always a very limited budget. It's a constant battle just to keep. And all of this creates what you could call the loyalty gap. It's that huge space between the sophisticated tech the big guys use to keep customers coming back and the simple tools that your local electrician or corner cafe can actually afford. And look, it's not just a technology gap. It's a massive competitive disadvantage.
But what if the solution didn't come from some tech bro in a Silicon Valley boardroom? What if it came from the front lines of a small business itself? Well, that's the story we're exploring today. A tool that was literally built by tradespeople for tradespeople.
See, this app was developed by the team at Straton Electrical. They're a company that's been serving its community in South Africa since way back in 1966. So this isn't some theoretical product dreamed up by people who've never gotten their hands dirty. It was built by people who face the exact same challenges you do, day in and day out. They actually built it for themselves first, which is probably why it works so well.
So, what is Straton Loyalty Pro? At its core, it's a free plugin for your WordPress website. Now, there are two phrases here that are just incredibly important. Self-hosted, which means you control all your data, not some third party, and no monthly fees. Let me say that again. You never have to pay a subscription to reward your own customers. That's huge.
The whole app is really built on a totally different philosophy than most of the corporate software out there. It's all resting on 4 foundational pillars, and each one is designed specifically with the small business owner in mind. So let's break them down.
Okay, this first pillar is a really big one. Ownership. I mean, think about it for a second. Most loyalty platforms, they basically make you rent access to your own customers through a monthly subscription. It's crazy. This model completely flips that script. You install it, you own the software, and you own all the data, period. No one else has their hands on it. Pillar number 2 is all about radical simplicity. And honestly, this is just so smart. How many times have you personally just skipped a loyalty program because you couldn't be bothered to download another app or create another password? I know I have. Well, this system avoids all that. It's a simple web app. Your customers just save a link to their phone's home screen, and that's it. It's zero friction for them.
The third pillar is all about verification and trust. You know, unlike those digital punch cards where it can be pretty easy to game the system, this one requires an actual invoice number and a value to claim any points. What that does is it gives you, the business owner, a clear audit trail that you can easily check against your accounting software. So it's built on trust, but with a simple way to verify everything.
And this fourth pillar, this is where things get really cool. This is what turns it from just a simple points tracker into a full-blown small business ecosystem. It's all about automating those little marketing tasks that you know you should be doing, but they always fall to the bottom of that never-ending to-do list.
So what does this automated ecosystem actually do for you? Well, first, it's a review booster. It automatically prompts your happiest customers to leave you a Google review, which we all know is pretty much the most valuable free advertising you can get. Second, you get a threshold alert. That's an email that tells you, hey, this customer just earned a reward, so you can be proactive about it. And third, it gives your client a simple, one-click way to ask for their discount. It just makes the whole loyalty thing easy for everyone involved.
Okay, so the philosophy behind it is great, but you're probably wondering, is it complicated to set up? Is this going to be a huge technical headache? Let's walk through just how practical and easy it is to get this system up and running, both for you and for your customers.
For you, the business owner, it's a really simple 3-step process. First, you install the plugin on your WordPress site, just like you would any other. Then you set your own rules, you decide how much a customer needs to spend to earn points, and finally you just copy and paste a little bit of code, called a short code, onto a new page on your website. That's it. You're live.
And if you thought that was easy, for your customers, it's even easier. All they do is visit the loyalty page on your website from their phone. Then they tap the share button and hit add to home screen. And boom, that's it. The icon for your business now sits on their phone just like a regular app, without any of the App Store nonsense.
So when you kind of zoom out and look at the big picture, you realize this project isn't just about a piece of software. It's about a mission to empower the entire small business community and, actually level the playing field against these much larger competitors.
And really, it all comes down to this one number: 0. That's the number that matters most to a small business owner on a tight budget. 0 monthly fees, 0 per user charges, absolutely 0 cost to start building powerful, meaningful customer loyalty. This quote from the developers, from the Straton Electrical team, it really just gets to the heart of the whole project. Our goal isn't just to reward a transaction, it's to acknowledge a relationship. I mean, that's it, right? That's the core principle this entire thing was built on. By giving small businesses the same kind of tools that the big guys have, a tool like this does more than just track points. It really helps you transform a customer base into a loyal community. So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to make that shift?